How's everybody doing? I hope by the grace, everyone and their families are doing quite well. So today, let's talk about the chilling last words the Ghani of a Ghanaian man in North Columbus, USA. Um, hmm, uh, okay, just need to, like apparently this started off as a domestic violence situation, and it escalated into attempted attempted murder suicide because he did succeeded in killing himself, but the wife is still in critical condition. So we're gonna talk in different angles. Everyone is welcome to be part of the discussion. On this platform, we do not disrespect, we do not insult. We're just going to um, discuss this tragic incident. Um, because of social media, there are some incidents that are coming out a lot, and you hear so many people has discussed this matter, but everybody's coming from different angles because our understanding and emotional intelligence is different from everyone. My angle, I'm just going to go flow as it goes. But my main concern and areas that I want to discuss thoroughly is the emotional and the psychological aspect, because we do have four children who now no longer have a father, and their mom is in critical condition. When you have a family member who is in critical condition, um, you cannot, it's not easy for you to hoping, the person either wakes up, the person is responding to treatment, and there are signs of improvement. When you don't have any news, you d- there's a lot of emotions that's going to play in it. Brother Brian Carter, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you are doing quite well, by the grace. So, and then we will go into what we, including myself, can learn from this tragic incident. When it comes to human emotions, is complicated. It's complex. Not everybody is able to manage their feelings, their emotions, their frustration, their stress, everything that they're going through. And we also recognize that we do have family members, friends, people all over the world who are going through things that many of us do not know. And they tend to keep things within. We have extrovert and introvert people. Some people keep things inside And some people, they just let it out. I'm extrovert because for me, when situation happens with my husband, with my family members, including my parents, I need to speak up. If I do not speak up, that is going to uh, take a toll on me. And I personally do not want to build up emotions or build up stress within or build up anything that can escalate or cause any form of, mental health illness. It's easy for someone to break down. Some people have the ability because they are able to learn coping skills that will help them be able to manage certain emotions when the adrenaline is going on, because when you are mad, when you are upset, when you are heartbroken, when you feel that someone has treated you unfairly, you do not think rationally, because what happens is that you only focus on the thing that what you feeling inside and things that you have done alone. You don't think about nothing else. Nobody else matter. And sometimes, it's easy for some people to say this shouldn't have happened. There are many ways to solve a problem. Not everybody knows how to even identify what the problem is, to be able to sit, give themselves time, process it, and then have a conversation about it. Having effective communication is very difficult because if you're talking with someone who have closed mindset and fixed mindset, they're not going to hear what you're saying. It don't matter how you put it. You can start with basic or advanced. It don't matter how you break it down. Whatever they have put in their mind, that's what's going to flow. Nothing will change that unless you have authorities who remove them forcefully from the environment. Sometimes our environment alone, lighting. Okay, what is this? Wants access to control Google, allowing control. No way. I don't know what that is. I have to read it first. Your hard drive is almost no. That's fine. I will deal with it later. Okay. Why are these popping up? Maybe okay, got it. Let me think so I welcome everyone. So, like everyone has a way of dealing with their emotions, and some of them has it bad. It don't matter what it is, something that you or myself can see as not a big deal, another person may not see it like that. It will be a major deal for them. Now, when it comes to domestic violence, we do have some marital homes, some couples, all over the world who are going through domestic violence. It's mostly against women, but we do have some men who are also being abused by their female partners. The reason why we don't hear high number of men, being abused is that most of them do not talk about it. They keep it to themselves. When it comes to my Ghanaian community, there is a say, and I'm sure some other community also have heard this type of stuff when it comes to, I should say, the African community, society community, that men don't cry. And I just do not understand why that some people have that mentality that because you a man, you shouldn't be crying. And we do have some people, if they do see a man crying, they will mock them, provoke them, tease them, bully them. Their wives will do the same thing because that is what they know, that you a man. If you a man and you cry, you're not a man. You too soft. You have to be strong. You have to be like, anything, everything. You just have to take it. You do not complain. You do not cry. But that's impossible. They're human as everybody else. They have blood going through their veins, not water flowing through their veins. They have feelings. They go through emotions. So we cannot dictate for genders which gender can cry and which gender cannot cry. So a lot of times we have some of our men, they keep so much within. And as time goes on, something will happen that will trigger them, and once they get triggered, that's the end of it. Sister Aisha Ankra, welcome with the X Factor. Obapa Nana Alaba, welcome. I hope you charge your phone today. Brother Ankra Aquez, welcome. So you guys bring your comment. If you want to join in this conversation or discussion, you can either call my WhatsApp number, which is displaying on the screen. You can call Messenger, or you can ask me to send you the link, and then you can join in. So I'm going to that was sent out by where these people, ABC, what is it, abc6onyourside.com. I'm going to read a little bit of that. But I was also like on social media, I was like, browsing. And of course, Kofi Adoma Onwani, he also, there is how many minutes? Let me see how many minutes. Maybe, okay. Let me see how many minutes. So, okay. I'm sure, okay. So there's 15 minutes, 30 seconds of him narrating the incident. So we're going to listen to it. There are a couple key things that I want to discuss because I'm not sure if some people, catch on that. So I'm going to play it. You guys listen in it, and then we will talk about it.
Columbus, America, Ebekansa, and it's Obani Ukunu, Bema Akitu, Abobani True, we Wabon Wankasa, and so a hope true. Only a Ghana for an inti, a hobby yase, Yedisan Simin Chibu, a day Ebeba. The entertainer say, Obano, and Bemano, Awari, Ama, Omo, Ewoma, and Makumako, and Nine. Osha, any woman, fear Dunuba, Dunumi, college level, almost say, Aquani Mukakra. Na Ketwana, woman of Grana, Bay and Few Mochi, and Fie, and Mochi and Conho, and Wetty. Na Yakofa, Ekuno Abba, and maybe based on audio, Bemano Ankasa, a Jan which was Sunday Edema, a Busian for our Ghana, or Yen will Anessa, our audio. Unfortunately, Nipa audio no can and Sana woman once a kind so no. Woman chin in tem so a bra woman nipa or mohosono. Na Bemano IDS, why not why every. Bemano Columbus as Antifuque or and Tia Yan say or no and we suman quahine or baby now or ball. A chichibo pa that go post muna or chibon a yagro and chisi and then a guy name. But Nidi Ankasa amwako. Na woni oba yajemfu a na wo mo aware wo mo etiho edini kan no nhwemu a yenye bi ne se chisi anasa amwako edi kan edi American lottery ebi enti otubata efi oman Ghana mu de ni echiremu ewo America bridgema mu odi kan kwatna New York enu mu na oye nkrata aware kwan so kofa yajemfu a ede ne bae enti one no na atena o afri New York ababetena Columbus. Na woman who saw I for said the Mekai, and ma and 90, not to say, said ye etiano. A good ye muno, na obano ne mammy, petty woman chain, and to obey your name wedding. And to obana, yes, said the identity or never fee. Now, about share up one or a man or to me atomic, what they know, a bear fee. What did you bear fee no muno? Ya didn't move a day. But many name Chimuno say, Mamino, Efrimu. But I plan a mamma Tiasiano, and poor Ansana Yajam Fu and be free Ghana Akono. I mean, state is assistance now. Bemano, you declare dead. Say Yajam Fua any suit me to tenor because clinically she has not been declared dead. Yajam Fuano. Say any suit to tenor. Based on all you say, Yanama, Emas narration, a piano movie or on also a day ebema. I different from the ebema no edia mansana. Who come or shoot to a bar no a shoot to one casano. And she baby and I can do and say, Bema no bano, I want your bano mame and tiapo or bana de nabagana. Now ansana Bema no ever fat or bano free or my ganemuno. She wouldn't say or bana just now or will be one no show. I'm trying to say na yakwaye awadianesa ansana America de no ever into America no one twa Ghana de no eso into them ame yare ya oba Ghana mu no according to Bema no say oba no actually mu say oba Ghana no kra na akoko hu Bema no na one no wa ese fe ya odua no and no I twetwen komo kakra ama wo ma ye aware arrangements kra ma che say yemfa ne so one na aware kra ne sa na ono chisi anasa amwako sumankwa hene ne de wone ne se anuafo I think kasakasa ne bae ma okansa anse be enya ne chebe manati nchemu ne se aye be ma ne ya se de esi aye ne ya no na otete ye ma oba no edae a ofatu e de bo oba ne tim to de bo oba ne tim se de oba ne da ho no na ono ankasa nso e ma tu no so e de hwe ono ankasa nso so ti Osha police reporter Columbus police for a day urban watch so mudru hono de be ma no mu declare ne dead e wo sin wa e ye anra najo Ghana de kra me fa enche kra 10:30 America 10:30
you better call your marriage.
We esie enti wo mo ba no so e de na kwaya sabia but it true no be ma no de bo ba ni team but a doctor for no so try very hard say ombetimi abuano na umfrimu very slim margin but then information ayenya nya we no ya pusu ahoma akọ hospital ho Ghana phobia ho eni mo madi nkoma utum sa doctor for no pribia say ombetumi aje oba ya ajemfu a ombetumi aje ne kwa enti na asem no eno no akwakoye arekosem pa udru Columbus a omanfo no ba komiyino etigina na ɛno ho nkɔmmɔ ɛna wɔn edi nti bɛrima no ɛna uhunu no ɛwɔ picture yɛ display no ɛna ɔbaa no nso ɛna uhunu no assistance na ɔbɛrima no deɛ wɔde kan koraa yɛ ne will na ɛnti audio no
ɔbaa no ni
in totality
bɛrima no
ɛnsɛm
ni
ɔkaa yɛ a ewieyɛ ɔkaa sɛ nti mo ante me nka bie mu a na yɛbɛhyia bio ɛnti audio no.
Hello, Abra. Me do it, bro. Me fear no, me the man. Coffee, TV, Fama, Isra. And a pair, ya catch him say, oh, no, mammy, by Ghana, no, only Iman, you do, Mr. Shower, the old man, I want never know. Into 20 minutes, and be. Not half an enemy. Coffee, TV, Emmanuel, and me, if it did one. I mean, the Mebwana at any babuche and Yawona, and we just made no. Into what in Kata and the family, and now by my coffee, I see a fashion on the panel in 10 Mamma Quajuman. Into a no man, I'm one metano. No friend Abos, now on Friday, no mercy from my mother. Mr. Day, phone of baby, my agent number. Coffee, now, non contact agent, no, one some of the most of Norman do basement, more curious to see a pruna, more curious to see as a backyard or Mayama, not to be me to backyard or me to home no many account. Me saw not to be our garage or and also me to and won't pass me the good bag, not to me, won't pass me the good to be a bag. And also, Samanya, me and the sign, yes, I make your duty. In person, make your duty no man to 2 person. Coffee, grandma, she said. And can I'm said, dear good, minimum didn't cry. Coffee, no more, yes, and no body, no. Ebaba, Ghana. In Pamela, more from Uncle to Blade Jane. Within your major money, more beyond more coffee, TV. The Maya many and the near so, self called them in Amsterdam. So, me who more pink car. You, and yeah, Mama, the be
It's never for I know someone I seen a developing story. In fact, Columbus police for crime information Mama be now one more any but that's they progress with their investigations, and they won't be finding out. Though one city one more release say they are not really interested, and I said they are not following why any why like any suspect, they are not pursuing any suspect now, because obviously suspect or the two no ball so it's understandable. But then one more year any update be but this issue okay, I knew we needed the kind and say in your background your friend is simple so make idea. Already dear crown was say Barbara court update crown home. I hear say you bet me to an amona fe further update on it Brittany in your bay you're born to a similar circumstance. Okay, also for ya or born to what is happening? Why all this understand say Richard baby and stress or
that is not only happening in Abrabo too.
Well, say them developments just say and said the the baby so share picture cry I don't have friend I yes suman kwa and I feel Harriet Abuaji. And I'm trying to say Harriet Abuaji, Yajam Fuano, and Sabri, where from Yasano. It's a sad development. Then I'm for work to. It's true. It's happening here too. I'm saying so, being so much I cannot pick away. I don't understand why, but anyway. Coffee Radio for the Ghanaian.
Okay, so, yeah, some more. Charlie, no be small thing. Obaba Teresa Fojo Emoakwaba, welcome. So, the chilling words, of the late Amoako, right? He talked about he stated that I can't work for someone else to reap the fruits. Ono nye adwuma na enye chese enko yi na obi emefa enkeka. Nani abre pa. In many ways, for me, I have never found for anyone to come from Ghana to abroad. But I do know that my parents, they worked countless hours and days to save money to file for myself and my siblings. They work really hard, and it's not easy in abroad to work double, to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Some people, they hardly even have time to rest. Within 24 hours, they will work. Some of them will work 16 to 18 or 16 to 20 hours. They only have 4 hours to sleep. If there is driving time, you have to deduct that from it. And sometimes some people only sleep 2 hours. I have a friend who who is on the panel of Impemu Komodie Sankofa Radio on Fridays evening at 10 p.m. US time with Dr. Osei. But this our brother, he has shared his stories multiple times. People who listen to Impemu Komodie, mentioned that there were times now, months he worked 3 jobs. Now he's working 2. I believe he's balancing 2 jobs, but he worked 3 jobs, and there were some days that he only get 2 hours sleep. That's not enough. Adults need 7 to 8 hours sleep. So the fact that he's missing 5 to 6 hours sleep, that is not good. His health. He needs to worry about his health. And he has a wife. So is the wife concerned about his health? Him working those long hours can affect him emotionally, psychologically, physically. And all 3, he has learned some coping skills that he utilized, and he talked about his situation, to educate other people. He doesn't keep things inside. I believe that's the reason why, he's saying. So with abc6onyourside.com, this is what they put out. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. It's difficult to. Okay. So this is what ABC say 6 they said men shoots woman in attempted murder suicide in North Columbus, police say, which is USA. And this is where they are. Columbus, Ohio. A man is dead and a woman is critically wounded after what police said started as a domestic violence incident. They were and a neighbor's name Michael Montgomery said they were nice, never had any problems with them. So it's very shocking. Columbus police said officers responded to the 48 block of Glendon Road at around 10:36 p.m. following a report of a domestic violence incident. As police went to the address, the incident changed to a shooting. Officers said one person, now identified as a 49-year-old Kwabena Michael Amuakon, was dead, and a 50-year-old woman, also shot, was taken to Riverside Methodist Hospital in critical condition. The neighbor, Michael Montgomery, says he learned about the gunfire inside his neighbor's home when the couple's 3 young sons knocked on his door. The 16-year-old said they were arguing. They heard 2 bangs, ran out the door, and came over where Montgomery was staying at the neighbor's house. They heard the shooting, and Dad wouldn't let them back in the house, so they came knocking on the neighbor's door. Montgomery said the couple has 4 children and lived in the home for nearly a decade. So for almost 10 years. Additionally, he said they were very active in the Ghanaian community in Columbus. Police said the preliminary investigation revealed that Amuakun shot the female victim before shooting himself. Of course, how do you attempt murder-suicide? You have to shoot the victim first before you shoot yourself, the perpetrator, because you can't attempt suicide by shooting yourself first. So that's Sister Yeah for the Atobra. What's up? Hi sis, and all the people on the platform. Strange. I only get the YouTube but not the Facebook notification. I don't know. Like, this is like so weird. I just don't know, sis. Let me share it on my personal page. So maybe let me see. Where do I copy this? Okay. Just give me a second. Hold on. Okay. So today I see Brother Ankra here. Normally he too does not get it, but where's my sister Crisscross? Crisscross. Okay. All right, maybe this will do. All right. So where did I just misplaced my pen that I'm using. There, I found it. So due to the severity of the woman's injury, the Columbus Police Homicide Unit is investigating the shooting. The city of Columbus now seeing a spike in homicides relating to domestic violence this year. So it's not just in our Ghanaian community, there is a spike within in the city of Columbus or in Ohio, USA. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. It's difficult to, I don't know. So when Kwabena Michael Amuakun was speaking, I guess some people would say with his last will, no, there was a couple highlights that he brought up. He left a message for someone named Era, and he talked about his home, that she can have his home, and then give the house to Inshira. I don't know who they are to him. And then he talked about his motorbikes, that he has take them apart because someone advised him to do that to avoid paying duty when he brings it to Ghana. So once they get it now, they can put it together. So during his his last words, chilling last words, his voice sounded normal, right? But we do have people, even when they go through some emotional difficulties, they are able to articulate certain things and give direction or directive as to what needs to be done. Because but you can clearly hear that he had already made up his mind, because the fact that he sent that, it's unfortunate that Era did not listen to her message prior to the incident happening. And it happens, I mean, for me on my phone, my WhatsApp, like, if someone calls my WhatsApp and left a message, if I don't physically go there and check, I would not know. It would sit there for days and I wouldn't know. Whereas on my regular messages, if someone sends me a message, it will pop up. I try to fix my WhatsApp to be the same way, but I still cannot figure it out. So if any of you knows how to, you can let me know and I will do that, because sometimes I do miss important information messages, and I will see them the next day or 2 days, and it doesn't help, because you might miss a very crucial and important message that can save a life, right? And then the whole thing, this Amoakon, he won the lottery, the Visa Lotto, and he stayed in New York, according to Kofi Adoma, before he moved to Columbus, Ohio, and filed for his wife, right? And she came, between the two of them, they have 4 children. The oldest one is in her early 20s. So that means she's in college or almost done with college. So the fact that, when you file for someone to come to abroad and all this stuff happens now, it's very difficult to let it go. But we're going to get into solutions and stuff, other stuff. And apparently the wife's mother got sick, went to Ghana. The wife went to Ghana to care for the mom. And prior to being married to Amoakon, she had a boyfriend. However, they separated, or they split, or probably because Abrochire, you have to pick between Abrochire and being in Ghana. So she picked Abrochire and came to Abrochire. She spent years with this man because they have 4 kids, right? But according to Amoakon, with his chilling words, he stated that she expressed to him that she sees him as a sibling, not as a husband. When people are upset or mad or frustrated because they feel they're not being heard, most sorry guys. Sorry guys. I did not charge my laptop, so it just died. That's one thing I love about StreamYard. Once you go off, it doesn't take you off. You can re-enter. Oh, Sister Sage, Yamawakwaba. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, brother Mary, no. You learned she was dating Emmanuel Dia, the former football player. Really? I see. Interesting. In some Shehu. What else have you heard? Have you learned, brother Kwame Omari? What else have you learned? You guys bring it up, all the juicy stuff. But a life have been lost, and one is fighting for hers. There's a note that I wrote. Oh Lord. Okay, there it is. Okay. So, like, once the wife went back to care for the mom, at some point the mom passed away, right? Okay, send it. I can't wait. And she reconnect with the ex-boyfriend, right? And then when she came back, that's the alleged stories being, told. And Amwako said that she mentioned that she sees him as a sibling, so she wants to go back to the boyfriend because when she went back, they reconnect and they have, start preparation of marriage and stuff. I mean, unless the wives wake up and she tells her side of the story, the only story that most of us are going on is what Amwakon left before he took his life. It's really sad and unfortunate. I just can, wrap my head around it. When situation happens, we do have, couples that don't work. They might be together for years and years, and because of lack of love, lack of care, selfish interest, and many other things, it will not work. It don't matter if they stay together for centuries, it still may not work. And we all want to be happy, But my thing is, if you're a man or a woman and the person that you are with, you do not have any feelings, care for the person, please do not get into a relationship or a marriage with that person just because you want to come to abroad or you need financial stability. It's wrong for anyone to do that. And then we also have some individuals or couples, they grow apart. In the beginning, they care for one another, but as time goes on, they grow apart based on personality characteristic, or that they see behavior, that they see wait, Brother Murray, you sent me the video. Hold on, I heard a noise. Oh, okay. Why for Fabuche?
And I have been at US winning a amount for any big HC. I'm not going to let you shop. Am I we? Because now you can see me and you see. Obama's in my one area. In the end, she's in the lower down and now again to find. When you get it, into episode of 4, I will survive the beginning. Get my marriage, so say, if you are able to see a phone or never like you should be, when you are not the other day, you took up the phone to come to now, again, you're not to America. And yet, I just said, then I will go to a lot. Into Immanuel, I'm not coming last of it. A former black staff, Immanuel,
Wow.
and again, old boyfriend, Manuel, what I started in the area of Sasta. You see, football is a funny atopa. Football is an atopa. I'm telling you anything.
Wow.
You see, I'm not feeling because let's not swatch it. I got it young on the roof of the year to the airport. Yeah, and she and now the years are because then I have been at US winning amount for and then the gap and then I try to say, no, what's the year? And we will just walk or into why you need us to again, they are or my major said. My little Ghana, Nina, my arm, because of the from the farm, that's why you was in a many area, no more back. Then they did my medical back, so for Shani Yaru. He moved on, and I was exactly him, the Mamma J, Mamma Mrs. or buy out the same thing. I don't know the Van, I did my little mammy to be a son of my machine. A year, not the wake out, get any back of the casa. I still need to say, I'm not one, and Mamma could get us notice. And yet, you should begin to cut. You should get on the last one, and you would really come out there, I'm sure. If she not be there, you see it, looking out, I think that we need a minute or a car, every time, in some paper, my main get the main question. And she, I have never get it. And so I'm going to I just don't know what one because we feel we go straight. And we near my packing, we near my everything. And you know about the Asian is one of the bad years, Nabu, and my machine, I would give me out to the chicken out, and never do it. And also get them shut up on the fashion. And then I back down and then I okay, that was and so then I can be a good habit. But we eat it out of more kind of show. I mean, show cacao. And she never teach him. We need the same one area or something.
Number one, Ghana has down, Jim Fueno. No, your Bible for a high time. I will be our prevent. That's it. When you prevent, you go with this one. And no, something you're going to say, or class of people, or one who are dressing, or one who do you want to that happen. And then you really, yeah. You say, but you see, can you put your pen over here? Can't get one, Malino. Very good. And it's a bad, you know. I said, man, I'm saying, I'm not a mistake. You are some man can say. Yes. And you're so much of a do and a banner, what you just want to play. So, yes, I do. Okay, yeah, I have a career and go away over Kevin. Women, yes, I'm right too. And then I'm a John, a good little painting, or just outside one of them. When you say my things, then maybe Yami have one when you're from the US, about to be going to the 10 one of one. Then my mother is going to say, so, obey the old friends, and then I said, overcome more back. And then I never for sure, I just say back and forth. I just said, I'm not to say, it means the time I know I am. You're right, that's a pastor. What's me a friend from Toronto? Now, they didn't come out to say.
From where? I'm sorry. From where? Brother Omari, can you clarify where she's trying to say? Because I didn't hear maybe or still on free because meaning I know said okay, so the audio that we just listened to was from Brother Kwame Omari. You know, it says wife of the Abrochre chief who shot himself exposed by a close friend, right? This is crazy. I'm sure so there's going to be a lot of, you know, stories around this, you know, in terms of the incident. We're going to hear different angle aspects of how the story is developing as it goes. At times when you have a situation where one individual has died and the other one is fighting for her life, you know, there's always two sides to the story. So allegedly, if she was, you know, with other men, why didn't Amwakun divorce her? You know, like, I mean, his friend said that he, you know, was preparing for this and everything. I mean, if I'm with someone and the person is fooling around, I have a choice, you know, to leave or stay. Sometimes, you know, some of us, our decision making, we set ourselves up for failure. And then our sister Obapa Nana Araba, she said, reminds me of a very beautiful banker who was shot by her husband in Takoradi and shot himself because he suspected her of cheating. We attended PTA meeting, and within a month or so, she was dead, leaving behind young kids. I mean, like, I just don't know, because when you take someone's life, you know, you have to kind of look at every angle. This Amwako has 4 children with the wife, right? And what happens? Like, attempting to murder the wife and killing himself. Did he stop to think about what will happen with their 4 kids? Because Kofi Aduma said that the last born is either 8 or 9 years old. How is an 8 or 9 years old going to take care of himself? And then, you know, yes, they do have a child that is in her early 20s, right? She's probably finishing school or she's done with school. She has to look for a job. Will she be able to take that responsibility raising 3 young boys? That's going to be a stressor for her, right? I mean, how do you like go around that? You know, if you can handle something that is happening at the moment because you are heartbroken or you do not want another person, another man to come and enjoy something that he feels, that I don't know. I don't know because it's like human helps human. Sometimes some of us, we are designed to come to a person's life and help them get to certain level, and then they're no longer going to be part of our life. I mean, who in here is married to the first person that they were with? I'm certainly not. I got cheated on twice by my 2 ex-boyfriends. And trust me, when I talk about cheating, I have a strong feelings and emotions behind it because it's not a good feeling for someone that you care for, someone you love, and you are committed to betray you, to lie to you, to disrespect you in such manner. Some people, they may not see it as disrespect or betrayal or it really hurts because the first thing like that comes to your mind is like, what is wrong with me? Am I not doing right? What did I do wrong? Why? Like you ask yourself a lot of questions, and you, the victim, you feel like it's your fault. There is there is something you didn't do, or you didn't give your all. And it took me a long time to like be able to like process and work through it and recognize that it was not I was not the problem. They were the problem because they have programmed their mind to behave that way. They have programmed their mind to lack of restraint, self-respect, and respecting their partners also because they feel like, in quote, some of them, talk about King Solomon in the Bible, yet they are not. Some of them talk about our culture. When it comes to the culture, it's mostly to suppress women, right? So a lot of times they don't want to get married to 2 wives or 3 wives, but they want to get married or be in a relationship with someone and also have a side chick or mistresses all over. That's the decisions that they make. So a lot of times, if you don't take care, like some people lose their mind, literally. They become disturbed based on that. But when it comes to our Ghanaian community and society, there are so many dysfunctionalness within. And another setting condition, another problem that most of us deal with, and I'm no innocent in this because I did it with my husband. I did it to my husband. When you have your ex breaks your heart or cheat on you, lie to you, we carry that over to the next person, even though that next person has nothing to do with what you went through. Instead of processing it, taking time to process, identify what the problem is, your end and your ex's part. Taking time to heal before you go into another one. Some of us do not wait. We just want to jump into another one because we don't want our friends, our family members, people making fun of us. We don't want other people to see that we're single. Who cares? Who give a shit? I don't. For me, I took a long time. It took me 3 years to go into another. Listen, I love sex. I love making love, However, with certain situation, you have to take time to heal. Because if you don't, even taking time to deal with everything, I still carry a lot of my baggages into my next relationship. Cade exercised patience because he was determined, So there's a whole lot. When you're in the relationship and you're not over that relationship, why get with somebody else? And we do have some of our people, because they want to travel abroad. We have had people who are in a serious relationship, and they travel abroad because their partner is in another state. The minute they land in New York, they will tell the current husband that they come in tomorrow, even though they come in today. And then when they get to New York, they continue their journey to another state to be with the serious boyfriend and dump the person who spent so much money to bring them abroad. So what is wrong with their serious boyfriends? Someone is talking about me. My nose is itchy. What is wrong with their serious boyfriend working hard, saving money to file for them or to bring them in abroad? And I just, it blows my mind for someone to be in abroad and they will sit back and have another man file for someone that they are with to come abroad, and then they come and swept that person away. I mean, like Sakwasi Abu we say no, and he found a flavor. Why must some people do that? Our brother Mwakun, like there were so many ways that he could have resolved this matter. Let her go. She expressed that she no longer wants to be with you. Yes, you spend a lot of money. Someone who is unfaithful, someone who is planning to get married, if when she's married to you, unless your marriage is not legit, so she can get married again. You have 4 children together. So who is going to be taking care of the children? That's a burden. Sister, yeah, terrible, dear, terrible. Seriously. Did he think about his children? Because some fathers, some parents don't have relationship with their children. They don't. So what are the children to do? I mean, if the older sibling is not able to take care of the 3 younger one, they're going to be placed in a foster home in the system. And God forbid, if they end up with a family who are not a good match, who they can go through a lot of trauma. I mean, the tragic incident itself is a trauma for the kids. And some family don't want to, like, deal with traumatic kids. Some kids with their trauma, it can develop into behavioral issues. In school, they will start acting out. They will start having problems. Sometimes their education, will decline. They will start doing poorly in school. Some, God forbid, may drop out of school because it's difficult. And, her being shot in the head, like head injury are serious. Who knows if and when she's able to recover, if she will ever be the same again. Nobody knows. Is her boyfriend that she reconnect with back home is going to accept her as she is now? Or that's not gonna happen. And then another thing, he asked for his body to be brought to Ghana to bury him next to, I think, a family member he might love dearly. And then the last thing he said is blame her. So everything that has taken place, he wants it to be blamed on the wife. In every situation, I mean, one person cannot argue with himself or herself. There's no way. And according to ABC 6 news, no? Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me say it right. Let me go back and ABC6 on yourside.com. They say that this started as a domestic violence issue. So it's likely possible. And the three young sons, told Michael Montgomery that they were arguing. There's so much unanswered questions, and there's so much, like, things that, I mean, we heard from the suspect's mouth, what transpired, why he did what he did. But does his crime justify what he did? I don't know, but it seems like when you are in a situation, in some marriages and relationship, when the woman wants to leave, something tragic happens. They are harmed, they are deformed, or they are killed. Why is that? Taking another person's life, does it solve the problem? No, it does not solve the problem. A lot of people are hurt, are going to be hurt, are going to be affected. His action has changed his children's destiny. It has cost his life, and his wife is hanging on by a thread. The family back home needs to figure out how they can come and get the body, or how if someone from here can bring the body home to bury him home, because he wants his body to go to Ghana. Does he have insurance that will cover the cost of, because bringing a dead body home is over $10,000 to put the coffin in cargo. So who is going to take the expenses? Is there going to be a GoFundMe to help with that? This is sad, and it's such a tragic ending. Yɛntumi mmɔ nipa, but ɛne calculate sika a wosɛ ne biribi anama ɔbaa ne ntue. Ebufuo tumi ma nipa ka nsɛm bebree. When people get upset, when you're going through emotions, now there is going to be a lot said. That's going to create so much confusion. I don't know who is talking about me. My nose. Okay, let me do promo. Charlie, my head is like, I'm having headache. Let me do promo. Okay. So in here, when we come to learn, discuss life issues, just talk about different aspect of things, how how situation we can resolve situation when we're going through things, recognizing mental health issues. We do have some people who are receiving treatment and some people who are not. It's not good for any of us to keep things inside when we're going through a difficult situation, or something happens in our relationships and marriages. We need to stay strong. We need to be able to be the bigger person, ask for help. There are a lot of resources, especially in abroad. There are a lot of resources, that we can utilize. But taking another person's life, or taking your life, because 49 years old, I'm 49. Like, life is precious, why waste this precious life? Because we do have some people who have underlying medical condition, who will want and need to be healthy as other healthy people, and they don't have that opportunity. We have a lot of people, some people who need kidney transplant, liver, and so many, and they have been on the list for years and years. Some of them, they don't make it; they will die before they find a match. And then, as a healthy 49-year-old, for you to just take your life just like that because of broken heart, eh? Because of broken heart. That's too much. Anyway, we do have some sisters and brothers who also does educative program. Bless you, honey. For me, I'm very selective when it comes to social media. um if someone don't send me a video of something that I can use, brother Kwame Omari, thank you for sending that video. I know you sent a couple more. Are they all based on the same incident or different incident? Clarify that, and then I'll know what to do with them. Mhm. um who also does program, brother Kwame Omari, he does program also. So let's go to Facebook and follow his page. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh Lord Jesus. So we have other brothers and sisters who does program and educative program that we can also learn a lot of nuggets and wisdom from their platform. We have Boss Lady. Boss Lady is chilling. Oh. Hey, Chai, Boss. Boss is chilling for real. With Fire Life Radio, Boss Lady right now it's been put on hold, but her program is Fire Drive Time. And she does it Monday through Friday. Right now, she's taking some time off because they working, they fixing, doing construction and putting a lot of things in place at Fire Life Radio. So when she does resume, um, she will let us know. And then we have Sister Aisha Ankra with the X Factor. Sister Aisha Ankra, she does not do program, but you know, every educative program that I go on, Sister Aisha is there. She shared the program if she's unable to attend. That means, you know, she's busy or she's helping with an event, because she does a lot of volunteer work to help parents who have children with disability, you know, resources that she knows. She shares it with them. She's someone who is so selfless, you know, when she knows some information that will benefit others, she shares that with others, with her community and society. And she's very vocal about it, how we can support each other and help each other. But we can support Sister Aisha. She sells juice plus natural supplement, you know, to balance your diet. And you can order it wherever you are, you know. Yes, you can order that from her. And also she sells, you know, silverware, plate sets. You can reach out, DM her to get more information. uh she sells Avon products. With the Avon products, you have to live in UK to be able to order that from her. In terms of and then we have And our Altabacope Auntie Ya's book corner. That's her Facebook page. And then her YouTube page is Auntie Ya's book channel to subscribe. So follow her on Facebook and subscribe her YouTube page to support her. And Auntie Ya does life program, educative program. She shares a lot of nuggets. I'm telling you, so much wisdom. On Saturday every other week, because she has other priorities, that she needs to also focus on. So it's now every other week, Saturday, for us to go and support her. Antia has written 5 books. 4 of them has already been published. The 5th one is coming soon. So the first book is this inspirational book, is Reflection of My Thirsty Soul. The second book, my personal favorite, I love all her books, don't get me wrong, is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. And then the third book is a devotional book, Refreshing of My Worried Soul. The 4th book is Own It, which is a #1 bestseller in Amazon. Oh, thank you, Saya. #1 bestseller in Amazon. And Own It is a guideline to taking accountability and responsibility, which is an area that most people struggle with, both genders. They blame everybody with the exception of themselves. Everyone is at fault with the exception of them. I just don't get it. And then the 5th book coming out soon is My Unapologetic Self. That book itself, the title itself, I can't wait to get it all. Hey, I'm sure there are a lot of wisdom put in it. I just can't wait to learn some coping skills from reading that book. The title has power within it, and so I cannot wait. So let's support Sister Ya for that. If you want any of her books, you can go to Amazon, Barnes and Noble's ebook and Kindle to purchase one. And when you do buy any of her books and you do read it, please make sure you come and share, give her a review. The Beauty of a Woman's Heart, from age 10 and up, men, women, we all can read it. So let's support Sister Ya for that. And then we have our Sister Ya Boatin Brussels. She does she upload recorded video on her Facebook and YouTube, which is Ya Boatin Brussels. And she talks about financial stability, finances in general, insurance, different type of insurance. For me, if you're a parent, always make sure that you have life insurance. You have one for yourself, one for your and then your children also. You can do the general insurance for your child. If your child go to school and at some point they want to do business, they will be able. Don't do education insurance for your children. Do the general one. So Saya Boatin Russell, she has a lot of knowledge around that. So you can DM her to get more insight. She also give tips and make videos of eating healthy, wellness, making healthy snacks and all others. So let's support Sister Ya Boatema Boatin Russell. And then we have our sister Sage Williams with her authentic merchandises. You go to sageshare.com, to get some of her t-shirts. Some of you have seen me even in my daily exercise that I'm on right now, because I'm going to be 50. Oh yes, very soon. And there are some clothes. One of them I bought it from Sister Sage Williams. I have not been able to get into it. She told me the size and I bought it. I told her, yes, I know. I bought it. I knew I wasn't going to fit into it. But my goal is to work out, lose weight, firm my body, and get myself in that. And Sister Sage Williams, I am going to put on that dress very soon. You're going to see me in it and you're going to be very proud of me. And then I have another dress. That dress is exceptional. I bought it decades ago, but I'm going to fit myself in it because it's so presentable. Oh, I love that dress. That used to be my favorite. Oh, Lord Jesus. I just can't wait. On my 50th birthday, we in the 6th month of the year. So in 3 months' time, I will be 50. And I am going to show my results with my daily workout. So you guys stay tuned. Now go to sageshare.com, buy some of those t-shirts. You can, dress, not underdressed, not overdressed, just presentable and unique. She has dresses. 80%, 85% is one size fit, or 15% is you have to be set in size to fit into those. And then she sells creams with shea butter in there, jewelries, beads, scarf, ready-made hat, kente bag, like a lot of other accessories that we can get, for ourselves and work it. Just support Sister Sage Williams, because when you have one of our people who has their own, business and that, we should support them, lift them up, push them up. If you can buy one t-shirt, two t-shirts, three t-shirts, if family wants to go out to picnic or to the movies, or go out to an event and they want to dress the same way, Yako gets some of those t-shirts from sageshare.com, and then present yourself. I think it looks cute for family to dress the same way, right? Yeah, it's nice to do that. So let's support Sister Sage Williams. And then we have Sister Awomrekwa. Oh my God, this lady, she almost had me spit out blood when I saw the wachi with talia with spaghetti in it. Oh, and then Gary, small Gary. Oh my goodness. And the beans, the way, oh Lord Jesus, that woman made me so hungry. It looks really good. And I said to myself, why would she like show us that? She's teasing. But I'm glad that she's enjoying herself. It's always good and it feels nice to go back home and be able to enjoy the food, right? So Sister Awomrekwa lunchtime talk, we can follow her page, subscribe her YouTube to support her. She comes and talk about marriages, relationships. She's a counselor also. So She comes and drop, turntables and stuff. Oh, my bad, Sister for that, right? She's also a coach, right? On it, academy coaching. So if you like to write a book or planning to do so, I'm recommending her for you. She's excellent. Brother Omari, like your radio station, trying to find the radio station name. Can you put it up for me, please? Thank you. Okay. And then we have Sister Sika Educate. She does educational program as well. She comes on random time, but Sundays at 2, is it 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Sundays with Sister Eku Amwa. She does program with her, and she also have a lot of insight about finances and insurance. All right. We have Sister Angelina Ba, our angel back 21st century nurse. She does program also on Facebook, YouTube, NG Talks, and she talks about mental health, wellness, and at times she goes all around. We have Brother OBGH page. He talks about trending issues, how you may call it. God damn. Trending issues, politics, life issues also. Brother Big Love. Brother Big Love, he has a radio station 24/7. It's Big Love Spain Radio. Big Love is together. There are other people who also come and do program on his radio page. He also have YouTube, Big Love Spain Radio. You can subscribe that and also support him with that. We have Sister Civic page. She also have boutique merchandises. We can support her as well. Shuffle Samuel Koso and I come live Saturdays at 3 p.m. US Eastern Time, which will be 3:30 p.m. US Eastern Time and 7:30 Ghana time. Shuffle come and does a lot of teachings. Please come in with your questions, share your productive contribution, be part of the discussion. And let's just build ourselves stronger, our emotions and psychological. We have to be strong, or we cannot break down because things does not go the way that we want. It's crazy. Oh, okay. So Sister Yafa that verse said they are on 10:30 a.m. instead of 11 a.m. So that will be 12:30 p.m. 12:30 a.m. US Eastern time and 10:30 MST time. Oh, thank you for tomorrow. I cannot wait. I have to set my alarm for that for tomorrow. Chai, I missed you last week, Sister Yafa. Fifth one is now available on Amazon. Now since what the alcohol now won't country me. Hi. After this, I'm going to get my own, and when I receive, I'm posting it. I gotta go and get it. That is my unapologetic self, guys. Extra, read all about it. Go and get your own. Okay, I just haven't posted it yet. Oh, okay, so I see. I'm glad that I know. Yay! She announced it here. Oh, yes. You will do it. I see the videos of your exercise. You are very Nana.
Yeah.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was that noise? Excuse Sorry guys. Meti asɛm bi wɔ m'asom ɛyi me ba bɛrima no no ɔne ne classmate bi di nkɔmmɔ nti no as deɛ metee no I wanted to check it out. Okay. So Sister said William says you will do it. I see the videos of your exercise. You are very enthusiastic about it. Go, sis. Adra Odo. Yeah, I am, sis. I can. Charlie, you don't know. I am so like I'm on the roll. Sister Adra, thank you very much for the promo and educative program. Very nice of you. Thank you too for your business. No problem. I don't know, like Sister said, do I still have enough time to get the Father's Day special shirt? Oh, I forgot to mention that. I know today is the 9th, so I have 9 days. It's more enough time, right? If I put it in today or tomorrow, right? It is every 2 weeks now. Okay, so every 2 weeks Saturday at 10:30 a.m. MSC time and 12:30 p.m. EST time, Sister Ya for the Atubra will come live. Light and colored. Thanks for the book promo and all you do. No problem. So you say it's at Amazon. So if I go there, I should be able to see it, right? Because I need to get my copy. I cannot wait. All right. Let me see. We shall overcome. Oh, so 10:30 is for only tomorrow, but every 2 weeks, will be 11 a.m. MST time and 1 p.m. EST time. So it's only tomorrow. That's going to be 10:30. Tomorrow will be the 10th. Only 6:10:23. That's going to be 10:30. Got it. Got it. All right. So oh, okay. All right. So I'll put in the order after the program. I'll put in the order because it's clear. Well, I know I'm getting it for some people. I can't say who I'm getting it for, so okay, it's not for you. But being that I said it, I have to get him. I can get him 1 or 2, and then for the others, I I should have just sent you a text on the side, just to say, next time I'll do better. spoil my present. Hey, so what is this? Okay, so let's see comment about your book promo. Why? Oh, since okay, say. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Lord. Thank you. Okay, so my book, my first ever book, will also be coming up soon. Sister Ya for the Atubra, our author by Kope is my coach. So, the title of the book is Unveiling My Life, a guide to breaking free and reclaiming control of my life. And you see my name from the one that I have it within the box. Africa for you, do you well? Madam Fubika Joe say my name is too long. I'm see Charlie. That's my name. Either you take it or you leave it. So coming soon. I still have some things that I need to get done. It's like I know her time management is like on point. Very consistent, and whatever she says, she delivers. So I mean, as I said, I will share the cover. Yes. Oh, did you send me the one Sister Yad did? Because she had to redo it, right? So I was waiting for that. Okay. Right. Don't I look pretty? I look so pretty. Oh yes. But we Sister Ya Boatin Russell is working. Please share cover anytime you do live. Okay, I will do that. Oh, I see. Thank you. Oh Lord, you are so awesome. Obapa Nana Araba. Yes, my husband is not my daddy. But to say for ne mano, say omo ntimi nto mano ntino seminar me to mo no mo paso de mano. Sana na alaba. What's me aka another secret? Yeah, I do odo. Nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ no mɛyɛ sɛ ɔde hyehyɛ adaka mu. Mete aseɛ, nte aseɛ paa nti no, yeah, we are right. Oh, thank you. I know, right? Yeah, them colors like for that to help me with it. Initially we had 3 colors, but we with discussion and stuff, and we were able to come out with this 2, which is like perfect. Yeah, I love this picture because that day the smile, y'all see the smile in my face, I was on cloud 9 when I took that picture that day. So I will do that, Sister for that, I will do that. I need to do that, and I have to start doing videos of it. You see, say not bad too. Okay, so yeah, see how I'm doing about cheating and stuff. So I'm going to start, doing small clip of videos, regarding talking about the book and stuff like that. Yeah, very soon. Within next week, I will start doing that. To say like if I say something, oh, wait a minute, let me go to WhatsApp. Sister, yeah, hold on. I think I was looking at the wrong place. Hold on. Okay, so the one that Sister yeah Boatin Russell is working on, like, I love it. It's incredible, but I need to um figure out, make the decision first before I show that. Sister, yeah, do you have the one that she's working on, or like I can show this one too? Well, let me know. Let me know. Maybe between the two, friends and family can help me, but it is the same, the two colors, but the styling is completely different. This one is amazing. Yeah, I don't have like, okay, I'll do that tomorrow with Sofa Samuel Kusu, because I have to get the wire to transfer that on my laptop. So tomorrow I will show the two of them. Yeah, I have it. Okay. Okay. So okay, send it to me tomorrow. I'm gonna show the two covers, and then you guys can assist with which one to pick. Mhm. We'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to upload it on my laptop when I finish. I will need to find the other wire. Kay normally does it for me, but he showed me last time. I just need to find the wire and connect it and upload it to my laptop so I can show it tomorrow when Suffer Samuel Kusu and I come on. So you guys will see it. Okay, so let's go back to hmm, hmm, the matter we were discussing. A lot of times, right? I did a video earlier this morning. Was it this morning or yesterday? Yeah, earlier this morning. We cannot play with people's emotions. We can't. For me, I have to speak for myself. I cannot be with someone I don't have any care for or any feelings for. And I can't get into a relationship or a committed marriage because of money or property. No. I've been independent from my late teenage years to now because my parents raised us, all my sisters, like there are three of us now and one brother. We spoil him, but he's tougher. But there were four of us, four girls, but one passed away when I was very little. The only memories I have of her is my mom crying and her friends consoling her. That's the only memory that I have because I was very young. I didn't know what was happening, you know. And then when I got older, I realized that my sister, who was after me, she did not survive. My mom, like, she has gone through a lot of challenges. She lost her parents when she was very young, in her early 20s. So it's like it's always been her and some of her brothers, supporting her. So she, sometimes when, I guess, anniversary comes, or sometimes when we having discussion about something, out of nowhere, she will get emotional. And when she start, sometimes she will talk about my grandmother, whom I did not get a chance to know because of a family member's jealousy and enviousness, wickedness, and evil mindset. So it's a whole lot. It's okay for men to cry, you know, if they're going through pain, if they are unhappy, if someone hurts their feelings, it's okay for them to cry. For me, I have not seen Kay crying yet, but if he does cry, I will console him. Last year was like very difficult for Kay because he lost both. Was it last year or last 2 years? I forgot which year. Oh, but like he lost his dad and then his mom within the same year. His dad passed away in February, and then his mother passed away a couple days before Christmas. And it was very difficult. It was last 2 years. Very difficult. And I was anticipating for him to show some type of emotion. And I was prepared to console him, to support him. I mean, I did support him, but I did not see tears. Maybe he did it secretly, but the one thing that was obvious was like he was so quiet for so many weeks ahead and months ahead. Sometimes I will watch him walk around the house and he looks so dull, like, and sad. I cried. I lay on my bin bag on our bed and tears just kept flowing. And but I didn't see him cry. He did well. He managed himself well. We teach men to hold it in. Sister, yeah, it is terrible when they need to let it out. It's really terrible. I remember, like, I spoke to Kay the day that they informed him that his father passed away. I mean, like, I heard him talking and his voice became loud and he was like, "What?" So I was sitting here and he came and he was like, "Ajua." And the way he said Ajua, my heart just leaped out. And it was when he said it, at first, I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, "What?" Because he was brought to the hospital. And he talked to him 2 days prior to his father passing away. Um, the family asked him to take the COVID test. He did not want to do that because he said it wasn't COVID. The doctors went ahead and did the test, and the result came 2 days. The result came a day and a half after he passed away that he had COVID. The treatment, I'm not sure how because he wasn't receptive to him having COVID, and like the description of his final hours. He was having trouble breathing, and they trying to give him oxygen, and he just took it off. Like, um it was terrible. But so far, Kay is doing good. I mean, he has managed. um he talks about it, and I did tell him that it's okay if he feels like crying. He has a shoulder to lean on. I made it. I let him know that I'm here, to help, to support him. So Kay and my parents, like, they're very close. He talks to my parents more than I talk to my parents, and I'm happy for that. That he has a relationship, a really great relationship, wonderful relationship with my parents. They laugh. Sometimes, I'll go over to where he's at, and I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And they will tell me to mind my business. Can you believe that? So, Sister Sage Williams, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. You very welcome. You are most welcome. You have yourself a blessed weekend as well. Okay. So as I was saying, it's okay for men to cry. And as women, parents, siblings, family members, people, we need to be supportive with that. We need to encourage our men to learn to express their emotions and feelings. And days that they want to cry, they can cry. I'm not going to make fun of my husband if he cries, because it's not fair. Why should I? Why can I cry, but he cannot? It's not right. He's a human being. We have to be open with our feelings. Some of our men might feel very embarrassed, to cry, because of their pride and ego. But it's not good to hold things inside. You know, it can develop into something else, to anger, frustration. Um, it can affect your emotional um, mindset, psychologically. And those two, emotional abuse and psychological abuse, are two most dangerous. All right. If someone hit you, I'm not condoning in physical abuse, but if someone hit you, you got bruises, or you get wounded, it will heal. But what you have within your head, your heart, inside there, it takes years and years and years for it to heal. Some people will need counseling. Others, they can heal through coping skills that they have learned. Some of the coping skills that help to be able to release some of your emotions and feelings is effective communication, being able to identify your strength and your weaknesses. And we also need to recognize that sometimes our weaknesses, we can build some of that into our strength. And sometimes, at times, our strength can become our weaknesses, depending. So we have to set boundaries. There's a limit, how far you can go, and how you approaching things, learning how to have a productive dialogue with our partners, our family, friends, people in general, even on social media. At times, if you're doing live videos, or like, you go to somebody's live broadcasting and you make a comment, some people who may not be able to comprehend what you wrote or have understanding what you were saying, can can start attacking you from nowhere. I have had that happen to me on multiple occasions. what I was saying was to in supportive, but my wording, some people did not understand my wording, so they took it as, against, but I was for, and I had to, like, kind of like explain what I was saying. And thankfully the host of the program knows me, because you have some viewers who were asking her to block me. I was like, OMG, what did I say? Like, because like in US, they are really big on HIPAA, you know. So when you work in the medical field, uh certain field, and certain professions in abroad, most places, you can bring it on your live video and talk about it, because that could be there could be a HIPAA violation, right? So there was a discussion about something, and I just put out there that we have to be careful of some of the things that we say because of HIPAA violation. And there was a lady, I guess she couldn't understand the my statement. She took it as something else, and she was like, don't come here and tell us, and threaten us. And I was like, how the heck am I threatening anybody in here? I am not threatening anybody in here. And she was like, why, you think we don't know about HIPAA and this? And I was like, listen, all I'm saying is that, these people, they are, their cases, you know there were lawyers involved and this and that. And I know, like, sometimes, we come and speculate and give our opinions, or talk in terms of from our understanding. But I'm just putting it out there because, when you work in the medical field and you do come and talk about certain things, you may not think it's a big deal, but your workplace, if they see your program and they feel that you said something that violated HIPAA, you're gonna get fired. So I just put it out there, and this lady, she was like, "Oh, you gotta block Amelia. You gotta block Adra Odomensa." Like, I was like, God damn, people, read the statement, read the comment that I made again, because maybe you may have left one word in it, like, or skip a word. But the host defended me, so I was really grateful and happy with that, because some people, they pretend on social media, and other people, they really the real deal. And I just love when people are honest and people are considerate of other people, and they just don't jump and block you. Like, for me to block you, first I will talk to you and ask you to stop. I have this guy on Messenger. He called me a couple times, and the time that he calls me, I kid you guys not, he's calling me in the middle of the night. Maybe time differences. He will call me midnight, one something, two something, three something, or 4 o'clock in the morning, early morning. I'm sleeping, like, and I have to work. I have to get my kids, help my kids get ready to go to drop them off to school. So if I'm sleeping, I don't need anyone try. And and when he calls me via video. So I asked him a couple times. Uh, uh, I will text him. I will reject the call, and I'll text him, "Why are you calling me?" And he would be like, I want us to be friends. And I was like, dude, we are already friends on Facebook. So what type of friends you asking to be? Because I'm a married man with 3 kids. And then he will stop for a few minutes or seconds, and then he will call again. So I asked him to stop calling me. Like, if he watches my program, he has a topic, he can bring it forth, and he can call in when I'm live, right? Not when I have personal family time. So yesterday he calls again. So I said to myself, I have given this guy plenty of opportunities because he's unable to give me a reasonable a productive reason for me to recognize why he keeps calling me via video. I mean, why do you need to talk to me via video? You're not my client. I'm not counseling you. So you calling me for what? As a married woman. And I blocked him. Finally, it's been a while. I mean, Kay has seen some of the messages he sent and questions that I'm putting to him, but he just kept at it. I just asked Kay not to bother with him. I'm just gonna give him a chance, but he kept doing the same thing. So I blocked him. I mean, like, I just, before I block you, I just need to know that, you have boundaries, you being respectful and stuff like that. So it is what it is. I didn't want to block him, but he just was inappropriate. You can cause someone, even if I'm not married, you can't call me in the middle of the night. It's just wrong. Oh, okay. Let me check what's up. Okay. Oh, since I had, do you want me to play the voice note that you sent? For the promo, you're welcome. Check your WhatsApp. Oh, after. Okay, got it. I'll check it after. Thank you. After the mehu after no, before I didn't see. Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah. So when you have people, crossing the boundaries, not respecting your wishes, your and just disregarding whatever you're saying, then I'll block you. hmm If you are able to be respectful, because when I'm live, you can call in and we will talk. We'll have discussion. Don't call me in the middle of the night. I don't know why you calling me in the middle of the night. I don't know what reason you calling me via video. It's unacceptable. So some people, they just think that women are all the same. We are different. Each and every one of us are different. So I don't do sexting. I don't do any of that. If we're talking about sex education, I'm cool with it. We can do that during lifetime. Don't call me after the live program is over and you calling me on my time, family time, to talk about that. No, it's not happening. So learning some coping skills, how to deal with certain ignorant people, um, being able to be receptive to changes, right? Being receptive and taking accountability of your own action and your partner's part. Your partner has to take their part because it takes two to tango. I mean, this guy said blame the wife. The situation that happens, he did something wrong. He chose to take his life because I'm not sure he couldn't handle it. The changes that was brewing, and felt that there wasn't any other options, um, and did what he did. But I don't know. What are your thoughts in that? I mean, it's very sad, and I feel for the kids. I hope the wife survives, and she tells her part of the story. But being our community, we're going to hear a lot of stories around this. Some of them are going to be alleged, some of them there's going to be truth in it. But I just um, hope that the family will get comfort, somehow, and be able to support the 4 children, um, for them to also find ways and means to heal from this tragic incident. I feel for them, you know. I am so favored in so many ways. It's horrible. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. Tomorrow, join Sofa Samuel Okoso and myself with marriage lesson. Tomorrow, I don't know if I have a topic or if Sofa is going to bring a topic. I have not communicated with him yet. Let me see. This one right here. This guy did. Oh, around there. Nsɛm pii yɛwɔ mmarima bi nso a wɔn nso no they lack of a lot of coping skills, a lot of skills when it comes to bedroom performance. Girls, the cheating wife, and then one of the video is cheating wife. African Netflix. I love Africa. Seriously, there are so many problems, right? But overall, there isn't, and I say this all the time, there isn't any problem on this earth that comes about that cannot be resolved. My son, Nana Kwesi, before I came live, this is what he said, because he has heard the story too. And I was like, I'm not sure like what is happening, but these things are not just happening in abroad, because now there's social media, so a lot of this is coming out, but it's been happening for years and years. And then back home too, people are doing almost the same, behavior. My son Nana Kwesi, this is what he said. He said he made a statement today stating that solution makes a relationship stronger. He's 14, and that's his response to what just to this tragic incident. He says solution makes a relationship stronger. So for a 14-year-old to say something like that, that's deep. For him to have that knowledge, That's incredible. And also, also knowing people is hard. You may know their faces, right? But not their heart. Because you can have a partner, family member, you know them by face, but you don't know what is within their heart. There are those who will never change no matter the effort that you put in or you put forth. And the best possible way is to walk away. Learn to walk away. You don't have to force someone to be with you. You don't have to stay with someone if that person is not making you happy. It don't matter how much money you have spent on it. It's not your place to take a person's life. Insecurity also can play part in such tragic incidents. So we have to build ourselves. We have to learn to compromise sometimes with certain situation. It's important for us to be faithful to ourselves and to our partners. If you are tired of your partner, you no longer, you don't tell, you don't say hurtful things to your partner in the heat of an argument, because you're going to say something that's going to be very hurtful. And because there's a lot of emotions going on, one can make a fatal decision, which is what has happened in this incident. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. hmm Oh, Sister Nana Araba, I will send you a link from Impemu Komodie this evening. All the family and friends who share the program, who like love and use other emojis with the program, those who invited friends, those who contributed with their productive comments. Thank each, thank, thank each. Ah, my tongue is tied. Thank you to each and every single one of you. Thanks very much. Yeah, be safe. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye, guys. Oh, if you came on and I did not acknowledge you, please, 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 please forgive me. It's not intentional. Normally, if I'm not watching myself, I may not be able to see you, brother Roger. Thank you for joining me. Oh, my dear sister, Obapa, Hilda, Efia, Jane, Jay. Thank you for tweeting. Kennedy, I'm buffalo. Cause you came on and you did not say nothing. Brother Kwe A Saki. Birthday boy. Countdown is on. Obapa Abna Sego. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I think so far that's the names that I see. That's it. Sana Araba, my send my regards to Mr. Bukari for me. Bye. Thank you. Bye, guys. Love y'all. One love to each and every one of you. Bye.